What it do, fam? So today was just one of those days. Yeah. So I'm gonna tell you all about it. So before that, roll that intro. Okay, so here's what happened. I had so much to do. I'm not complaining at all. It was a good thing, but I had so much to do and very little time to do it. And the issue is that I still have more to do. And that's okay. It's probably better to be busy than bored. However, why do I have so much to do? Let me explain with this thing. I love this thing. Okay, so I'm right here. Can you see? I don't know if you can see from here. I'm gonna move you closer. Hold on. Whoa. Okay, so I had to do all this stuff, but there was like a point in time where I didn't want to do that stuff. So then that stuff I had to do the next day, but then the next day I had more stuff. And it just kind of kept piling up. The next day I had like so much stuff, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have so much stuff. And then when the next day came, I was just like, I don't want to do this stuff. So I just took a break. And then all more stuff piled onto it that I had to do. This is what is called procrastination. All this. This is stuff piled on stuff, piled on stuff, all because you didn't do it when you were supposed to do it. That's one of my biggest issues in life. I'm just being honest. I'm pretty sure everybody struggles with that. So that's a problem. Because here's the thing about procrastination. You think that if you take a break, that it's just gonna go away. But it doesn't go away. It's still there. And then the next day has its own problems, issues, and obligations. So then you have yesterday's stuff with tomorrow's stuff. And then it becomes just more stuff. And it's so piled up that you don't wanna deal with any of that stuff. So the next day, you don't deal with that stuff. And then life starts to look like that. No good. So let me show a little idea that I learned from one of my close friends that helped me figure all this stuff out. I mean, it helped me, but you get it. Okay. This is called the 100% rule. I learned it from my good friend too, and it's been golden. The 100% rule goes like this. Whatever you have to do it at 100. You have to do it at 100%, okay? How do you make a percent sign? 100%. But then what happens is that you're tired from all the other days work and all that stuff, so then you wind up only doing it at 75%, okay? So what was supposed to be done at 100%, you only do it at 75%. At some point in time, you're gonna have to go back and redo it. And the reason you have to go back and redo it is because you didn't do it right in the first place. So then when you go back to do it the second time, you have to do it again. But this time when you do it, of course, you have to make sure you do it right this time because you didn't do it right the first time, which means you have to do it 100%. You with me? Okay, so 100% the second time, 75% the first time. When you add that together, that means you did the one task at 175%. You get where I'm going with this, right? In comparison to doing it the first time, 100%. So if you just do it one time at 100%, you only have to do it one time, 100%. In comparison to 175%. See the difference? First time doing it, 100%. Second time doing it, or the first and the second time doing it at 175%. So, which basically means you waste an extra 75% of energy because you didn't do it right the first time. Now, trust me, I'm not perfect. This happens to me all the time. But when I am conscious of it, what I like to say is exceptional effort every day. Which means you do it the first time at 100%, rather than 75, and then having to do it another time at 100%, making it 175%. Whatever you do it with exceptional effort every day, or else you're gonna be wasting a lot of energy, or else you're gonna be tired and you're gonna get burnt out. And then what happens is that life looks all like this. It's just a bunch of stuff because you procrastinate, because you built up your other stuff and you only did it 75% and you have to do it another 175% each time. So this is why I always say, I know that you got a lot to do. So do whatever you gotta do. But please, whatever you do, just make sure that you handle that. What did it do? Ow!
Okay.
Yeah, do it again. Am I in focus?
You're doing a video?
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's okay. I did. I said I was gonna work on stuff.
That doesn't mean you're making a video.
Sorry.